Welcome back to another Paul's Halls. My name is Paul and this is my haul. I was on vacation for a little bit of time, so we got a lot of books to cover today, and I am super excited to unhaul these boxes and find out what did we get at the Selbyville Public Library. Let's find out. The first box here is the smallest box with just one book inside. Inside this small box, we have Debbie McComber. It is a large print book. It is called The Best Is Yet to Come. I believe we already have this in regular print. All right, let's move on to the next box. Okay, inside this box, we have book 4 of Catwad. This is a juvenile graphic novel series that is hilarious for kids. We have Tokyo Ghoul, number 6. We have Pete the Cat and the Mysterious Smell. We have a kid's book from Melissa de la Cruz, and it is Donna Esmeralda Who Ate Everything. We have a kid's book from Janet Stevens and Susan Stevens Crummell. It is called Little Good Wolf. All right, some adult books now. We have Joy Fielding. This is The Housekeeper. Let's see what The Housekeeper is about. Jody Bishop knows success. She's the breadwinner, a top-notch real estate agent. Her husband, Harrison, not so much. Once he had big dreams, but now he's a middling writer who resents his wife's success. Ooh. Jody's father, Vic, in his late 70s and retired, is a tenaciously controlling man. Her mother, Audrey, is herself no shrinking violet. But things have changed since Audrey developed Parkinson's 10 years ago, and Vic retired to devote himself to her care. While still reasonably spry and rakishly handsome, Vic has been worn down by his wife's deteriorating condition. Exhausted from trying to balance her career, her parents' needs, and her own family, Jody starts interviewing housekeepers to help care for Audrey and Vic, finally settling on Elise Woodley, an energetic and attractive widow in her early 60s who seems perfect for the job. And though Vic is initially resistant, he soon warms to Elise's sunny personality and engaging ways. Jody is pleased to have an ally, someone she can talk to and occasionally even confide in, until Elise shuts Jody out and Audrey's condition worsens rapidly. Who is this woman suddenly wearing Audrey's jewelry? What is she after, and how far will she go to get it? Ooh. I like it's a thriller with older people. You don't see that very often. We have The Challenge by Danielle Steele. We have the newest Sandra Brown book. It is called Overkill. And we also have All Good People Here by Ashley Flowers. All right, next box. Okay, in this box, we have the kids' books on top. The first one is The Disappearing Mr. Jacques, written by Gideon Sterer and illustrated by Benjamin Shaud. We have All Our Neighbors by Alexandra Penfold and Susan Kaufman. We have Creepy Crayon. This is by Aaron Reynolds and pictures by Peter Brown. We have Big Nate, Destined for Awesomeness. This is a graphic novel representation of the Big Nate TV show, actually. We have Amari and the Great Game. This is the second book in this series. This is by B.B. Alston. We have Crunch by Kayla Miller. We have Shark Chums, Can Blue Hide by Adam, it's a hard last name to say. The Heropt. There's some of the adult books here. We have one that I'm looking forward to, R.F. Kuang. This is her new novel. It is called Babel, an Arcane History. Let's read what this one is about. 1828, Robin Swift, orphaned by cholera in Canton, is brought to London by the mysterious Professor Lovell. There, Robin trains for years in Latin, ancient Greek, and Chinese, all in preparation for the day he'll enroll in Oxford University's prestigious Royal Institute of Translation, also known as Babel. The tower and its students are the world's center for translation and, more importantly, magic. Silverworking, the art of manifesting the meaning lost in translation using enchanted silver bars, has made the British unparalleled in power, as the arcane craft serves the Empire's quest for colonization. For Robin, Oxford is a utopia dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge, but knowledge obeys power, and as a Chinese boy raised in Britain, he realizes serving Babel means betraying his motherland. As his studies progress, Robin finds himself caught between Babel and the shadowy Hermes Society, an organization dedicated to stopping imperial expansion. When Britain pursues an unjust war with China over silver and opium, Robin must decide. Can powerful institutions be changed from within, or does revolution always require violence? Ooh, sounds very good. We have the new Taylor Jenkins read. This is called Carrie Soto is Back. We have a young adult book. It's from Adeline Grace. It's called Belladonna. We have Karen Slaughter, Girl Forgotten. We have Nikki Ehrlich. This is called The Measure, which is a really cool premise where everyone can get this ribbon that shows how long their life might be, and I find that fascinating. It's called The Measure. All right, next box. Once again, we have a lot of the children's books on top. The first one is Angelina Ballerina, 5-minute stories from Catherine Hollibird. Oh, this is one we've been waiting for a long time. This is the complete trilogy of The Summer I Turned Pretty from Jenny Han. Comes in this very cool box that we probably won't use. But these include, let's see, what's the first one here? I'm not sure which one is the first, but this is the writer of P.S. to All the Boys I've Loved Before. It's not Summer Without You. The Summer I Turned Pretty, which is probably the first one. And We'll Always Have Summer. So I'm excited for our teens to be able to check those out. And excited for Jenny Han that some of her older books are getting popular as well. We have a new Allie Hazelwood romance book. This is adult for sure. It's called Love on the Brain. We have the new Alice Feeney, Daisy Darker, a thriller. Oh, I know people want to read this one. After years of avoiding one another, Daisy Darker's entire family is assembling for Nana's 80th birthday party in Nana's crumbling Gothic house on a tiny tidal island. They're finally back together one last time, and when the tide comes in, they will be cut off from the rest of the world for 8 hours. The family arrives, each of them harboring secrets. Then at the stroke of midnight, as the storm rages, Nana is found dead. An hour later, the next family member follows. Oh, this sounds so good. Trapped on an island where someone is killing them one by one, the Darkers must reckon with their present mystery as well as their past secrets before the tide goes out and all is revealed. This is definitely a wink towards Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None, which is my favorite book. And so I'm excited for this one. Next, we have Robert Galbraith, the newest book from them. It's called The Ink Black Heart, the Cormoran Strike series. New James Patterson, it's called The Ninth Month. It's also with Richard DeLillo. What wouldn't a mother do to save her unborn child? We have the newest William Kent Kruger novel. It's called Fox Creek. We have a Fern Michaels, new Fern Michaels. It's called Tick Tock. All right. Ooh, lots of books. All right, more books, more boxes. Let's go. So in this box, we have large print. The first one being Kristen Higgins, Out of the Clear Blue Sky. We have a new Paul Doran book. It's called Hatch Island. This is a Mike Bowditch mystery. Mariah Stewart with Goodbye Again. And then Laura Griffin, Midnight Dunes. This is a Texas murder file book. One last box. Let's see what we got in here. In this book, we have some large print books. This one is called Diana, William, and Harry. This is a heartbreaking story about Princess Diana and her children, written by James Patterson and Chris Mooney. We have Sparring Partners by John Grisham, our large print copy. We have a large print copy of The 620 Man by David Baldacci, and then also a large print copy of Sandra Brown's Overkill. So those are all the books. Oh man, I probably should not take off anymore because that was a lot of books. If you see something in this haul that really interests you, make sure you place a hold on it. When you place holds on things, you get them much sooner than if you wait for them on the shelf. I will talk to you all next week. Thanks for watching. You all are amazing.